Hey everybody, Alex here, out of the Park 21 Pittsburgh Pirates franchise episode 12. If you missed it the last time, we had our live stream for the wild card game, and then we had in the last episode games 1 and 2 of the Dodgers series, and we are tied 1-1 after 2 in this best of 5 with LA. I want to give a quick recap of what happened in game 1 and game 2, and then look around the MLB playoff picture, and then play games 3 and 4. If the series is knotted at 2, after games 3 and 4, we will live stream the deciding game 5 a little bit later on in the week. So in game 1, Pirates lost 7-2. The Dodgers did what the Dodgers typically do as the best team in baseball this year. That was thanks to Gavin Lux with 4 RBIs, and the Pirates had taken a brief 2-1 lead thanks to a Cabrian Hayes home run, but the Dodgers got 3 in the 3rd and 4th, and that was enough to have the 7-2 victory. There was an error with shortstop Taylor Walls. Joe Musgrove did not have his best outing, and Walker Buehler in the bullpen did well for LA. But in game 2, the Pirates won by the score of 7-2. The bats came alive. Dodgers jumped out to a 1-0 lead, but the Pirates took the lead thanks to Josh Bell, Adam Frazier, and company. Frazier with a big day, 3 for 4, 3 runs, 3 RBIs. That was definitely huge. Taylor Walls had a big home run. I believe he had the go-ahead home run in that one. No, he did not have a home run. Did he have a home run in that game? Let's find out together. No, he did not. Okay, I'm thinking of the Washington game, but he still had a 1 for 4 outing. And so, yeah, that was really huge. And then Kody Bolton, who's been rookie ace pitcher this year, won 6 innings, allowed 2 earned, and struck out 7. And the bullpen was quality, as it's been. And we got to their pitching, including Dustin May, quite a bit. So we are returning home for PNC Park for this game. We will have Mitch Keller on the mound. Before we get into game 3 with the Pirates, I do want to look around the MLB because I know you guys are interested to see what's happening with the rest of the playoff race. Over in the NL, it is the Braves up 2-0 on St. Louis. Click on the Braves here quickly. They have really stymied the Cardinals offense, winning 5-2 in game 1 and then 5-1 in game 2. We go back to the playoff tree, and then in the AL, both series knotted at 1, like ours, with the Angels and Astros, and the Rays and the Indians. So that is the stage right now. We're going to play game 3 at home. Our lineup is going to be, I think, mostly the same. We're going to go Keller, and then probably have to go Trevor Williams for game 4. We are facing Caleb Ferguson, who very strong season. Let's see, 33 starts, 3.91 ERA plus of 111. The downside with him is that very low stamina. 40 is really not enough for a pitcher. And I was looking through his game log. This guy never goes more than 5 innings. He went 5 innings against us in a win to end the regular season, but you just look at the numbers here. I mean, this one time, and that was a no-hitter he was throwing, and then still got yanked. So his stamina is very low. And so we can take some pitches, work the count a little bit. Hopefully we can at least get to that bullpen a little bit and get him out of the game. But he's a very effective pitcher when he's in there. So we'll look at Mitch Keller. Again, he's on the hill for the Pirates at PNC Park. He pitched in the wildcard game, did not have a lot of success. Went 5 innings, allowed 6 earned, struck out 6, but walked 3. But we're going to go to him, and potentially could go to him again in game number 5 if there is a game number 5. But that is the scenario right now. Again, series tied at 1. Let's go to game 3 against the Dodgers. We'll show you the starting lineups and then hop into the game. All right, here are the lineups for game number 3. It is different versus lefties. We're much worse versus lefties than righties, which is a problem because we're facing a lefty pitcher in game 3 with Ferguson and game 4 with Alex Wood. But our lineups are Hayes, Newman, Walls. We're going to keep Frazier in the clean spot, batting 4th. Bell, Reynolds will drop down to 6th. Stallings, Hamilton, and Mitch Keller on the hill. Dodgers lineup looks pretty much the same with Kendall, who's been an issue batting leadoff. Muncy, Lux, definitely been an issue. Peterson, Turner, Seager, Will Smith, Taylor, and Ferguson pitching for the Dodgers. So that is the lineup. Let's go into PNC Park here and play the first playoff game of the season at home at PNC Park. All right, big game here. PNC Park, 8:05. First pitch, and yeah, if we win this one, then we're in control, and we're at least going to go to a game 5, which again will be live streamed, but we got to get through this one. The Dodgers, that lineup is still dangerous, as Mitch Keller is going to be on the hill, and he's going to be behind the count against Kendall, who's definitely had success against us so far, 3-1. Keller wind up the pitch, and he will walk. So a leadoff walk to Kendall. And you don't want to do that with Muncy, Lux, and Peterson coming up here. 1-2 to Muncy. He struggled so far in the postseason, and those struggles will continue as he will swing past strike 3. Gavin Lux, very dangerous. Kendall's going to look to steal, and he's going to be in there pretty safe. Oh, man, and so runner in scoring position already for the Dodgers. Do we want to pitch around Lux is the question. Problem is Keller has worse control versus lefties, and he does righties. We're going to have to go at Lux here. 0-1 in the count. 0-2 now. Lux will strike out. Nice job there from Keller. Critical at bat here versus Peterson. I think we're going to try to pitch around Peterson. Avoid K's eye isn't particularly high. Full count to Jock Peterson. And he will swing and strike out swing, I should say, as Keller works his way out of the jam. And the Pirates will head bottom first here at PNC Park. 37,000 in attendance to watch the Pirates hopefully take a 2-1 series lead. Someone's taking a 2-1 series lead after this game, at least. Brian Hayes will get things started with a nice shot into right field. So leadoff single for the Buccos. Let's hope they have more success than what the Dodgers did in the top half of the first. Kevin Newman just 1 for 7 lifetime versus Ferguson, but he does well versus lefties. That's why Hayes and Newman have moved up. And Newman's going to go deep to left. That one's gone. Kevin Newman, 2-run shot to get the party started. Cannonball coming. Kevin Newman. That one just exploded off the bat, and it is a short porch to left. And Newman able to drive that one for the home run before the Pirates even record their first out. But it's very early. We've been down this road before, and I need more than 2 runs here. But that's why we have Hayes, Newman hitting top of the order, because they do rake pretty well versus lefties. As Wall will ground out to Seager. For the first out, Adam Frazier does not do particularly well versus lefties, but has had success this postseason. So we moved him above Bell, who does well versus lefties, but has struggled this postseason. So that may be a floaty spot depending on how both those guys do in this game. As Frazier popped out, Bell with the full count. Lazy fly ball to left, under it. And that'll be the third out. But Kevin Newman's 2-run shot to left give the Pirates an early 2-0 advantage. Turner, Seager, Smith will come up here in the top half of the second for the Dodgers. 0-2 count is Turner. And Keller's punched out 4 already. It's a really impressive start here for Keller. Corey Seager heading to count 2-1. That one's hit to left. Reynolds will give it a look. Should be under it. And he'll make the catch for out number 2. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. Leave a like if you are. Will Smith here. Full count. Oh, let me... 1 second. All right. I think we're back. Probably had to make an edit there. My computer kind of freaked out for a second. But we're good. It looks like Will Smith drew the walk. Sorry about that. All right. Do we want to go after Taylor here with the pitcher on deck? I think we're going to pitch around Taylor to get to Ferguson. If we walk him, it's not a big deal. So we're going to go ahead and try to pitch around. 2-2 to Taylor. And he'll hit that hard in the left field past Hayes at third and Walls at short. And so now we're going to face Ferguson. But it really functions like a walk regardless. So facing Ferguson, we don't want to assume anything here. So we're going to go after him. 2-2 to Ferguson. And he'll strike out swinging. And so Keller will strand runners on first and second, working his way out of trouble early through 2 innings. Ryan Reynolds will lead things off. Has done well in the postseason so far, but he's just not that strong versus lefties, hitting about 220 this year against him. Jacob Stallings with much more success. He's really been strong this postseason, especially in that wildcard game. But we may look for Trace Barrera as well as another option at catcher. He is yet to play in the postseason. Billy Hamilton, 1-1, hit that softly to second. Has good speed, not going to beat it out there. Although, and the Pirates go 1-2-3 as we head top third. Pirates still lead 2-0. Top of the order for the Dodgers, that is Jaron Kendall, who's hitting 400 this year with a couple of walks. So he's definitely been an issue, and it's so important to retire that leadoff batter with their lineup. And Keller does that for, I believe, his 5th strikeout, 6th strikeout, actually, of the game. So really good start here because he struck out Ferguson. So, yeah, good job there as Hamilton. There's that one from Muncy, deep to center, and Hamilton will make the catch in front of the track. Facing Gavin Lux, hitting 429, 2 home runs. He's got 3 hits and 2 home runs, so he is definitely the #1 threat, especially with them not having Cody Bellinger, who's out with a torn groin. That happened at the end of the regular season series. I don't know why they were playing Bellinger so late, but that is maybe a little bit of the flawed logic in the game. Although, to be fair, the roster's not expanding to 40 anymore. You don't have as many options, and you usually kind of have to play some of your top guys, even if you don't want to. Mitch Keller will hit that in the center. Mitch Keller, I think he had a single in the wildcard game, too, if I'm remembering correctly. So, pitchers who can rake, and Keller will put on the jacket and get on first base. Brian Hayes, who started this game with a single to right, 1-0, hit that again to right. That one's going to get down to the Clemente wall. Keller does not have great base running ability, but he will motor into third, and so Brian Hayes will hit a double, and he's off to an awesome start. Really coming on strong here in the postseason after having a relatively quiet regular season. Kevin Newman with a 2-run home run in the first inning, trying to drive in a couple more runs. He'll be first pitch swinging here, and he'll hit that to second. Infield in, that will hold Keller at third, and so the Dodgers are able to get the out without having to give up the run. So infield already in as the Dodgers are playing aggressively. So got to get some more runs though. Taylor Walls facing Ferguson now, 1-1 count. Got to get out of the infield, and he will not be able to do that. And so the Dodgers with a chance to get out of big trouble, now facing Adam Frazier. Runners on second and third and 2 away. Full count to Frazier, and he will look at strike 3. That one hurts a whole lot. Runners second and third, nobody out, and you can't get the ball out of the infield. That could come back to bite the Pirates. Peterson, Turner, Seager coming up here, top 4, as Peterson will ground to Bell to first for the first out, a quiet one at that. Now facing Turner, 0 for 8 in the playoffs, 2-1. Keller deals to center. Hamilton will move backwards. That one's got a good charge on it, but Hamilton with good speed makes the grab at the track. 2 out, bases empty for Corey Seager. 1-2 count. Keller deals, and he will strike out Seager. Keller, 7 Ks so far. Head bottom 4. Pirates still up 2-0. Again, Ferguson for the Dodgers. Stamina is an issue. It's not usually go longer than 5 innings. We're getting close to that threshold. We'll see what happens as Bell will get things started with a single to center field. So we may end up switching Bell and Frazier. Here we'll see. Now Reynolds in the hole, 0-1. Hit that hard to short. That should be a double play, and that will keep the pitch count down for Ferguson, which is critical. Only going to think 3 pitches here this inning. Stallings 2-2. 2 outs, nobody on. And he will hit that softly to right center. The right fielder, Taylor, will make the grab. He will. And the Pirates get that single, but wasted by the double play, and the Stallings fly out. Top 5 here, Pirates still up 2-0, facing 7, 8, 9 hitters. 3-1 to Will Smith, and he will hit that to second to Newman, who will throw into Bell to first for the first out of the 5th inning. Now facing Chris Taylor, the replacement for Bellinger, but can more than hold his own. Hit 20 home runs this regular season. He will pop up to Newman at second for the second out, and now facing Ferguson, the pitcher. Full count. Can't walk him here, Kelly. Got to go after him, and Ferguson will put a pretty good charge into that one, and that gets over the head of Hamilton. And so Ferguson will match what Keller did, actually better it by going in the second. Maybe Hamilton misplayed that a little bit. Not sure what happened, but they're going to rule that a double, I believe. So, wow, that one, did not see that coming from Caleb Ferguson. And now Keller, again in trouble, has to face Kendall. First pitch swinging is Kendall. Hit that to second. Newman with good range will throw to Bell. And so Ferguson won't make him pay with a double there, but that one got a little scary. Pirates here, bottom of the order, still facing Ferguson, only at 52 pitches so far. Full count, though, that will drive up the pitch count, and we need that. And Hamilton, though, don't think that's going to get down, as Taylor in right field by the foul line will make the grab. We're going to have Mitch Keller take a couple pitches here, maybe try to at least get that pitch count up slightly. And I'm just going to go ahead and have him swing away here, now down 0-2, and he will strike out. So no hit this time around for Keller. And it's Brian Hayes, 2 for 2 today, 3-1 count. Got good eyes, drawn some walks, but not here, as he will ground that back to Ferguson, who will throw on to Muncy at first. And we'll go top 6. Pirates still up 2-0, facing the heart of the order, Muncy, Lux, and Peterson. And Keller's at 81 pitches. Muncy aggressive here, first pitch swinging. Will go to center right, and Frazier will come in and make the grab. Gavin Lux, 0 for 2 today, so I'm thinking he's due. He's down in the hole in the count, though, 0-2, and he will strike out. Keller, 8 Ks so far, now facing Peterson. 0-1 to him. That one hit well up past. That walls it short. So that'll be a 2-out single for Jock Peterson. Now facing Turner. 2-1 to Turner. That one hit hard to Newman the second. He will throw to Bell, though, and that will retire the Dodgers in the top of the 6th. We'll go bottom 6 here, hopefully getting some insurance runs, as they will bring in Dustin May, who just pitched the other day. We got to get some runs on him. I'm surprised they keep going back to Dustin May here, but that will close the book again on Ferguson, who just does not go further than 5 innings. So if we'll see if we can do some damage on May again. Newman will lead things off, and he'll start that with a single up the middle. Nice job there for Newman. Do we want to run on him? Let's see. Do we want to run? I think May's hold runner's rating and Smith's arm is enough to keep us at first right now. So Wallace will try to advance him. 1-0 count. Hit that too short. Will they turn 2? No, they'll just get the out at first. So Newman will advance. So it kind of works like a bunt. 1 out. Runner on second for Adam Frazier. Now facing some righties, more in our wheelhouse. Rather face the righties than the lefties. And so Frazier will hit that to left. And that should be playable and caught. And so Newman will be stuck at second. 2 out here for Josh Bell. Facing Dustin May. Pirates lead 2-0. Bottom 6, 2-2 count. May will deal, and Bell will go down swinging. And so the Pirates again stranded potential insurance run, and they can't tack anything on, as Mitch Keller's at 91 pitches. We have to be mindful of that. So could be getting close here for Keller. Seager in the hole, 0-2, and that one's hit hard to right. That one I think is going to get over the Clemente wall, and that's going to be a solo shot for Corey Seager, as Keller could be tiring a bit. And we're going to have to immediately start getting some guys warmed up here in the bullpen. I'm actually going to sit Nebraska because I don't want to get Cricky warmed up. So we're going to go with Crick and Garrett. Actually, I'm going to sit Garrett down because I'm worried about some of the power lefties. I'm going to get Brock going instead, have that righty-lefty going on here. All right, so Keller's got to shake that off here. Pirates still lead 2-1, but we are getting pretty close here to game's end. Will Smith, the catcher, 1-2, hits that to third. Hayes will snag it, throw into Bell at first, and that one floated a bit. It says it's a dart, so fair enough. But the out is recorded nonetheless. Keller exactly at 100 pitches, facing Taylor, 1-2. Keller winds and deals, and he will hit that past the diving Hayes at third. And so the Dodgers have the tying run on base against McKinstry, and Keller's at 104 pitches. I think that's going to probably close the book on him. Let's go out there and visit the mound, and they are both ready. Keller with a great outing, and now we got to find out if we want to put in a righty or a lefty. Pretty even numbers here. Looks like McKinstry's a little better versus righty. Scouting report-wise, let's see what his splits are this year. He's hitting 323 versus lefties, though. Only 256 versus righties, but he's slugging a lot better versus righties as well. So what do we want to do here? His ice discipline's fairly solid. I think we're just going to go to, let's see here. This is the part where you really got to start thinking about these things. I think we're just going to go to our best reliever. We're going to go with Kyle Crick to come in and face McKinstry. Dodgers down just a run with Taylor on first. Worry about stealing as well, but I just want to focus on getting McKinstry out. Full count. Crickey's control is a bit of an issue. He will face McKinstry as he will strike out and to throw him out. Strike him out, throw him out. And so the Pirates get out of it. Great job there by Crick, by Stallings. And it's a strikeout of McKinstry, the throw out of Taylor, and the Pirates maintain their lead, though it's cut in half, 2-1. All right, I think we're going to have Cricky, going to leave him in because he threw, just 7 pitches. And we'll have Neverauskas and Birdie ready to go, but we will have to face the top of the order. We're also facing, by the way, Kenley Jansen coming in for his first relief appearance of the postseason, though Cricky may have to get replaced as well. So I may have to warm up Neverauskas, but let's just finally get to the game here and have Brian Reynolds lead off here, bottom 7. Reynolds hits that hard down the left field line. That one's going to get to the wall, so Reynolds should have a leadoff double as he will slide into second, and that is big. Again, we love facing the right-handed pitchers as opposed to the lefties, and I am going to get Neverauskas going because we may have to pinch hit Crick here. whenever he comes up in 3 batters. So Jacob Stallings, clutch hitting catcher. Got to get an insurance run here. Have to do it. 2-2. Stallings will strike out. That one is painful for sure. As now we're getting Hamilton up here. 0-2 to Hamilton. Got to move Reynolds over. He will be able to do that, but he will not get on bases. There's now 2 away. And yeah, we got to pull Cricky here. I know who I'm going to go with. We're going with JB Shuck, because he will likely, not guaranteed I'll jinx it, but put the ball in play. So we're going to go with JB Shuck here. Runner on third, 2 outs. Pirates up 2-1. Bottom 7. 1-0. Shuck will swing. He will ground that to first, though. And the Pirates again cannot push another run across. They've had so many great opportunities to do so. And they will still take a lead, but just by the slimmest of margins, 2-1, heading into the 8th. Doivados Neverauskas will come in the lineup here. Dunwall is our setup man, but now facing the heart of the order. We get through this, we'll be in okay shape, but you got to get through it first is the problem. So we will face Kendall, Muncy, and Lux. 1-0. Kendall will put this in play, it appears. And Kendall will hit that hard. Will that get out? It will drop before getting out at the base of the wall. And so that is a leadoff double for Kendall. A triple even. He's going to take 3 on this. And man, that one hurts a whole lot. We have not been able to solve Kendall. And Neverauskas in big trouble here to start the 8th. Now facing Muncy, he's got a really good eye. Neverauskas control, not so great. And we're already going to have to start here with Brault. And I'm even going to start talking to Nick Birdie to start getting loose here. So Muncy, 0-2 count. Strikeout would be big. That's not going to happen, and he will push that through, and the Dodgers will tie the game at 2 as Max Muncy will drive in Kendall. And Neverauskas, we cannot have this, unfortunately. And this is a really tough spot here. Now facing one of the top hitters in baseball in Gavin Lux. Full count to Lux. He will hit that hard. That one's going to get down, and it's falling apart for the Pirates here in the 8th. As will the runner come in and score? He will hold, and Neverauskas just cannot get an out. And yeah, we're going to have to make a change here, I think. I think we're past 3 batters, as Neverauskas has just fallen apart at literally the worst time. So we're going to go to Brault here, facing the lefty Peterson. No outs, runners on second and third. Oh, what a terrible spot to be in if you're Pittsburgh. This home crowd is shocked. Full count to Peterson. He will strike out big first out there. Pirates are going to need more of it. Now facing Turner. Do we pitch around potentially? See how he does versus lefties. Does pretty well. Let's see what Corey Seager does versus lefties. Not as well as he does versus righties. So Turner, he has avoid K's, his eye's pretty good, and Brault's control is not, so that could be an issue. We're going to try to pitch around, though. If we get the bases full, then you got to force out anywhere, and you take it. So pitch around here on Turner, and it's not going to matter as that one's going to hit the center. Hamilton should catch it, but I believe that's going to give the Dodgers the lead as they will tag and score, and just like that, the Dodgers go up 3-2. That one hurts a whole heck of a lot. Got to stop the bleeding, though. Got to make this just a 1-run game here with Lux on third. Now facing Corey Seager. I'm going to pitch around again. 1-2 to Seager, and he will strike out. So the Pirates are able to limit it enough, but not enough to keep the game tied, as they only have 6 outs now to try to scratch a run. Now facing Liam Hendricks, generally the Dodgers closer. He may try to pitch 2 innings here with his stamina. It's 30, so it's not great to do that, but we'll see. I'm trying to think about what I want to do here for the next inning in terms of pitches, because I think Brault's going to be done here. Facing Smith, Taylor, and Hendricks. We do play a game tomorrow, so I'd like to maybe not have to use Birdie, but I think we're going to have to go to Birdie regardless, because I need to try to keep this 1-run game here. So anyway, to Brian Hayes. 3-0 count. Very good eye Hayes has had. He cannot swing here. Hayes, you do not have the green light to swing, and he will draw the 4-pitch walk. So do we want to bunt him over? I don't know if we want to play that kind of small ball. If we needed just, if it was tied and I could get the game-winning run that way, then I could do that. But does Hayes steal? We try a hit and run potentially with Newman. What do we do here? Big decision for the Pirates facing Hendricks. I think we're going to try the old hit and run. 0-1 Newman will put that in play, and it will get down so the hit and run can work as Hayes will push to third, and he will stand up in third base. And so the Pirates, runners on the corners here, nobody out, hit and run is successful. But we've seen the Pirates strand runners all too often this game. That's why they were down a run. Taylor Walls, acquired at the deadline from Tampa Bay, in a huge spot here, facing Liam Hendricks. 3-1 count. Walls will pop it up on a 3-1 count. Obviously, the run's not going to come in there. We've seen this story already. Now a double play can get the Dodgers out of it. Oh, my goodness. Frazier now with Bell on deck. 1-1 is Frazier. That one's hit up the middle. That's going to tie the game, I think. Yes, it will drop at the feet of the center fielder, Kendall. And so the Pirates have stormed back to tie the game at 3. Do we want to keep Birdie in, though? That's a very good question, as there's a train rolling by. So we're getting the train noises here. I think we'll have Wayman maybe up here getting warmed up as well. I'm not sure, but let's try to take the lead, because obviously if we take the lead, then Birdie's going to come in. So work with me here, guys, as I try to figure this out. So situation, runners first and second. Josh Bell had a great regular season, 1 out, game tied at 3, bottom 8. Bell, 1-0 count. He will hit that hard down the first base line, but that potentially is going to be 2, and it will. So Bell hit it hard, but right at the first baseman. The Pirates do get a run to tie things up, 3-3 here in the 9th. What do we want to do with our bullpen? I'm going to probably need a second to edit this and just kind of think about it. Otherwise, I may be here for an hour, and you guys don't want to see me painfully try to figure this out. All right, we actually are going to leave Brault in here for the moment. If he gets in trouble, we can bring Birdie in. And we have Chad Kuhl warming up as well. But we're going to try it here with Brault. I'm a little nervous about this one, but I like to save Birdie for the heart of the order if we can do it. So, Brault's not going to start with confidence here. 3-1 count, and he's going to walk. Will Smith here facing Taylor. And I think we're going to have to go to Nick Birdie here for his first appearance since the wild card game. 1-2 to Taylor. Big spot here. Birdie's got to have his best. That's not going to be Birdie's best, as he's going to give up a 2-run home run. Oh, my goodness. Chris Taylor. It just feels like Bellinger's out there. Birdie. What has happened? Oh, my goodness. Now facing Hendricks. He's going to stay in to pitch the bottom of the 9th as the Dodgers go up 5-3. And the Pirates will need magic here to finish this one. Now we got to get out of this here with not allowing any more runs, as Kendall will poke that into center. Hamilton will charge hard and catch it. I can't believe Birdie did that. Oh my goodness. He's got good movement too. Just has not allowed many home runs, but he allows it there. Now it's 1-0 to Muncy. And that one hit well to left. Is that going to get out? It's going to get out. Nick Birdie allows 2 home runs. I think we need to pull him, because I don't want to get his pitch count up any higher than where it's been, unfortunately. Wow. I cannot believe that. I think I'm going to need to double switch here. So give me a second. Let me figure out the double. Can I do that? That's a good question. Give me a second here. I'll figure it out. I'll come back to you guys. All right, so we did double switch here. Chad Kuhl will come in to try to get the final out of the 9th. Colin Moran will sub out Josh Bell at first, but I obviously don't love taking out Josh Bell. If we would hypothetically get to him here in the 5th spot, we've probably already at least tied or won the game. So I'll live with that. We'll cross that bridge if and when we come to it. But now Kuhl's got to get the last out of the inning, facing the very dangerous Gavin Lux, as the Dodgers have hit 2 home runs here, gone up 6-3 in the 9th. Lux will ground out the 2nd. And so the Pirates need to come back again with 3 runs here in the 9th. And Nick Birdie and Neverauskas, the 2 just aces of the bullpen, falling apart here in Game 3 with the series tied at 1. This could define our season. So Hendricks will stay in. He's thrown 16 pitches so far, so there is a fatigue issue. He will face Reynolds, Stallings, and Hamilton. Moran now hitting in the 9-hole with the double switch. Reynolds got to start, just get on base. That's how it has to start, as he will not. He will fly out to left to Peterson for the first out of the 9th. Now Jacob Stallings coming in here, 2-2 count against Hendricks, and Stallings' clutch factor not shown there, as the Pirates have 2 outs, bases empty to face Hamilton, who we're not going to sub for. We're just going to let him swing, and it's 1-2 to Hamilton. as he will strike out swinging. The Dodgers will come back and upset the Pirates 6-3 at PNC Park, and they go up 2-1 in the series. All right, take a look at the box score here. The Pirates, man, I felt like they had this one. We should have had this. Up 2-0, up 2-1 heading into the 8th. We end up tying it at 3. Allow all 6 runs coming in the 7th, 8th, 9th innings. That one hurts a lot. That one's really crushing us. Look at the box score again. Dodgers win 6-3, 10 hits, no errors. Pirates 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Newman got things started with the home run, but the Dodgers came back just in the nick of time. Taylor, he's hitting .636 this series with a home run, 3 RBIs. Kendall's doing well for the Pirates. Yeah, Newman go 3 for 4, 2 RBIs. Hayes top of the order, 2 for 3. Just not enough from the rest of the group. Unfortunately, Stallings struck out 3 times. I think we're going to make a catcher change for the next game. And the Pirates now down 2-1 in the series. Wasted a tremendous effort from Mitch Keller. 6 in the third, 5 hits, just 1 earned. That was the home run. 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. Crick did well. Neverostis came in, blew it. Then Brault, Birdie, and we're in trouble. So Caleb Ferguson goes 5 innings, decent ball, quality start, 5 hits, 2 earned, 3 strikeouts, no walks. And their bullpen, aside from Hendricks allowing the game-tying run at 3, ends up closing the door. And I guess recording the save with a win, not the save, I don't know. Player of the game was Chris Taylor, 37,320 at PNC Park. Game took just under 3.5 hours. So let's sim the day here and get ready for a pivotal Game 4 of the series. Quickly, before I do that, I do want to note the winner of the Dodgers-Pirates series will face the Atlanta Braves. They have swept the St. Louis Cardinals. Let's check out what happened. Yeah, they won 8-5. Come back of their own with a crazy end of that game. They end up getting 5 runs there in the 8th and 9th innings, and they win that one 8-5. So they will go to the NLCS for the Pirates. Let me figure out what we're going to do here. Trevor Williams likely to be on the hill. Yeah, let me get everything sorted, and then I'll meet you guys at the starting lineups for this game. All right, so pivotal Game 4, almost 38,000 in attendance for it. Lineup mostly the same. Hayes, Newman, Wallace, Bell, Frazier, Reynolds. Trace Barrera, though, will come in at catcher over Jacob Stallings, who has struggled, and Barrera a little better defensively. Hamilton, who is cold, and Trevor Williams will be on the hill. Has not pitched since September 23rd, a loss versus the Dodgers, though he only allowed 2 and there was an error involved. He's been very steady, consistent. He does not match up great on paper versus lefties. Check out his splits here this year. Yeah, Lefty's hitting 276 off of him, but just only have a choice. No other pitcher is 100%. We could push Musgrove, but I might save him for... I shouldn't save him, but he's just not ready, I think, for Game 5, and he didn't have a lot of success versus the Dodgers to start anyway, so we will rely on Trevor Williams. Their lineup looks, again, I think identical. Kendall, Muncy, Lux, Peterson, Turner, Seager, Smith, Taylor, only hitting him 8th still with how successful he's been, and Alex Wood, I should show you guys here on the bump for the Dodgers. Very strong year, 3.3 ERA. He had a last matchup on the 23rd, went 4 1/3, allowed 2, struck out 5. So he's had a good year, extreme ground ball, very good control, the sinker, slider, circle change combination. So the Pirates, again, down 2-1 in the series. They win this game, we'll go 2-2. We will stream Game 5, or if we lose, obviously, our season will come to an end in the NLDS. So let's get out to PNC Park and try to keep the season going. All right, beautiful night here, PNC Park, 8:05, first pitch. Trevor Williams on the hill. I think that's the old Gold Glove sign. I don't know. I'm distracting myself here easily. As Jaron Kendall, who's hitting .333, 3 for 9 this playoff series. We'll see what happens, underdogs. Let's see if the Pirates can keep us going. We've made it a tough series, though, for sure. I mean, it has not been easy for the Dodgers. The Braves swept the Cardinals pretty easily. The Dodgers have met probably more resistance than what they were expecting as the best team in baseball. And so Kendall will strike out swinging here to start. Nice job there for Trevor Williams, whose numbers don't look great, but the guy just seems to sim pretty well, as Muncy will foul out to third as Hayes will make the catch on the full count. Now facing Gavin Lux, hitting a cool .364, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs this series. Always tense up when he's in the game, as he will hit that to right. A sliding catch by Frazier, not known for his defense, but a heck of a play there, as the Pirates will get out of the inning 1-2-3, and we'll go bottom first in this elimination game versus the Dodgers. Again, the Dodgers up 2-1 in the series. Brian Hayes has shown a great eye. He has done so well this postseason. with his eye and discerning pitches. And let's check Alex Wood. Hold runners rating. It's a 65. So we're not going to steal here. We need more than this small ball to try to beat the potent Dodgers offense. Kevin Newman, who's done well this year, will hit that diving play by the second baseman. We'll throw that to first. Will Newman beat it out? I think he will. And Kevin Newman, the infield single. Nice attempt there for Gavin Lux, but not a great defender and could not throw it to Muncy in time. So runners first and second. Nobody out again. Pirates in Game 3 had trouble getting runners in, though, so this could still be an issue. Taylor Wallace here, 2-2 count. He will hit that to short. That's going to be a double play, it looks like. No, just going to get the one. Surprised by that. The Lux was unable to turn that. Again, defensively is not his suit, but the bat more than makes up for it. So runners in the corners here. Josh Bell now hitting the cleanup spot versus Alex Wood. Bell's got to come in clutch. First pitch swinging is Bell. And that one thrown to first. Wallace will get back safe. So Smith trying to pick Wallace off. We're not going to steal here. We're not going to record the second out and take the sac fly out of the possible equation. So now Bell 1-0. We'll hit that up the middle. Will that be 2? It will. So Josh Bell grounds him double play. And again, the Pirates just cannot push runners across with runners in scoring position. And that is painful. Peterson will lead things off here to start the second. Hamilton racing in to make the grab. Again, Hamilton has gone cold with the bat, but the defense will always be there. That's why we hope to re-sign him in the offseason if the money is right. As Turner will ground out to Hayes at third for the second out. Base is empty. Facing Corey Seager, just 1 for 11, but does have a home run on that one hit. Full count. Williams winds and deals, and Seager will foul out to third. Hayes with the second time in foul territory to make an out through the first 2 innings. Game remains scoreless, of course, at 0. Adam Frazier leading things off here. Dunwall and Wright can play second. Hit that sharply to second. Lux will throw in the Muncy for the first out of the bottom of the second. Brian Reynolds, not great versus lefties, but at 354 this season, he will hit that well to left, but Peterson will make the grab, and there's quickly 2 away. Trace Barrera getting the first start of the postseason, had a fractured thumb to end the season, as he will hit an infield single here. We brought him back at the very end of the regular season. He struck out, 5 times in 9 at-bats, but with Stallings struggling, I want to make a change. Barrera better defensively, too, than Stallings. Williams give him some support, but so he's able to get an infield single, which I'll take, but now Hamilton has to do something. 2-1 count, and he will poke that to third. Does he have the speed to run that out? And I think he will, as Turner will fake the throw, realize he can't get him, and we'll at least drive the pitch count up a tiny bit, although it is Trevor Williams, so we'll have to hope that Trevor Williams can have some pitcher magic here with 2 outs. 0-2 count, though, not a good spot to be in, as he will hit that to the gap, and Trevor Williams with the pitcher magic. That one will get to the wall in right center. That'll bring home 1. Will it bring home 2? I think it will. And so Trevor Williams is going to look to take 3. Williams, what are you doing? And he is safe. Williams, they're going to call it a double. They're not going to give him the triple on this, but my goodness, Trevor Williams helping his own cause, and the Pirates, it feels like every game they get 2 runs to start, as they go up 2-0 here, bottom second. We'll go top of the order with Brian Hayes. Hayes now will try to drive Williams in, and he will with a single to center. And so it is 3-0 Pirates. Again, no lead safe versus those pesky Dodgers. Do we want to run with Hayes here? Probably not. I like Newman batting versus a lefty. We did do a hit and run the last game, and it worked, although Newman looks at strike 3. But Trevor Williams with a 2-run double to right center. Then Hayes brings him in, and the Pirates go up 3-0. Top 3 facing Smith, Taylor, and the pitcher Alex Wood. Really just no weaknesses in this lineup. You just can't assume anything. With our lineup, for example, there are clear weaknesses. Bottom of the order, when you get to Barrera and Stallings and Hamilton, all that, you can kind of feel like you can motor through it. But I shouldn't say that because Williams just had the hit. But the Dodgers just have that lineup where they're potent, top to bottom. Or the guy hitting 636, for example, is hitting in the 8-hole, which is still insane to me. But Williams ahead in the count 1-2 versus Chris Taylor. He will hit that hard to center. Hamilton will come back. Is it going to stay in the park? And it will not. And Chris Taylor again continues to own the Pirates. 418 to basically dead center. Dodgers get their first run, cut the lead to 3-1. Facing the pitcher Alex Wood, ahead in the count 2-0, as he will hit that hard to Bell at first for out number 2. Jaron Kendall, as the Dodgers restack the order to the top of the lineup. 1-2 count. He will strike out swinging. So Trevor Williams does allow the solo shot. to Chris Taylor, but the Pirates still lead 3-1. Taylor Walls leading things off versus Alex Wood here. 2-2 count. Walls has cooled off here in this series against the Dodgers as the game got a little glitchy. Will Wood get him out at first? He won't, and so Walls continuing the theme of this game. A lot of small ball here. You want to try to run here with Walls. You want to try to push that run across. I think we're going to give it a look. We got to try to get that 3-run lead back. So we'll tell Walls to steal, and he will hold as Bell will take strike one. Now we're just going to swing 1-2 to Bell as he will hit that to center. Is that going to get over the head of the center fielder? It will. Pass Kendall to the wall. Walls, will he hold at third? He will hold, and so Bell with a double over the center fielder. And again, Pirates with runners in scoring position, but can they drive him in? That has been the problem. If they don't do it here, that's going to be just disheartening. So Adam Frazier hitting .389 this series, 7 for 18. I should say playoffs, including the Nationals game. 1 home run, 5 RBIs, 0 for 1 today. 1-2 the count. Frazier will strike out. Gotta put that in play, man. Have to do it. Reynolds has to do it here. They got pretty weak arms. Taylor, if it's in close enough, we may not run, but Taylor Walls has good speed, and you can't play scared here. Full count to Reynolds as he will hit that to left. Come on, I want to tag on this. I want to tag and come home. And Walls will, so it will be a sac fly, so we will at least get 1 run out of this as Walls with that good speed at short. And the Pirates reclaim a 3-run lead up 4-1. Bell still at second for Barrera, who had infield single his first plate appearance of the postseason. 1-2 count. And Barrera will strike out. So a lot of Ks so far. Smith doing a good job behind the plate. Very good defensive catcher. Pirates get 1 though, thanks to the Brian Reynolds sac fly. And they are up 4-1 as we go top 4. Facing Muncy, Lux, and Peterson. 0-1 to Muncy. Up the middle. That one gloved by Walls. He will bobble it. Walls' glove has been such an issue this postseason. That's at least the second error he's made. And these errors, they have a way of proving costly. Man. His infield error is not that bad. It's a 60. I just don't know why he's having so much trouble over here. He's got a good positional rating. And so Muncy will get on base here. 2-1 count. Walls will have a chance for some redemption. The Pirates can't turn 2 off of that. Muncy is going to be taken out of the ballgame. Looks like he slid hard in the second to catch Newman to not allow him to turn 2. But he is hurt. And so, let's see. He's still in the ballgame? I don't know what I guess they have yet to declare who's going to replace him. But that could be a serious injury for Max Muncy. But Lux does get on base there as the Pirates couldn't turn 2. Now facing Peterson. 1 on, 1 out. 2-0 count is dangerous. That one against the shift. Hayes will make the diving catch. Will keep it in the infield, but has no play to anybody. And so the Dodgers threatening. Runners first and second. Now facing Justin Turner. And Williams has to do something here. So the shift may have cost the Pirates as it's 2-2 to Turner. That one hit hard to right. And that one's deep. That one's far, and it's gone. And the Dodgers tie the game at 4 thanks to Justin Turner. And just like that, we're all knotted up. Oh, man. 4-4, top 4, Corey Seager. And those bats are just so dangerous. And you see that error for Walls come back and really hurt this Pirates team. Yeah, I think that happened. I think those are all earned, actually, because Muncy ended up getting erased. But still, you feel like what could have happened had you played clean, fundamental baseball, as the Pirates will try to get out of this with at least a tie, as Smith will fly out to Frazier. So the Dodgers get 3 thanks to the Turner home run, and we are tied at 4 going. Bottom 4 with Hamilton, Williams, and Hayes. 3-1 count here to Hamilton. Look to steal if he's able to get on. He will swing at that instead, and that one's going to push to the wall. That one's going to bounce off the base of the wall at PNC Park as Hamilton will try to take 3, and he's going to motor into third. He wants that lead back, and he will slide in for a triple. So Billy Hamilton, awesome job there again. Got to be able to bring him in. The pitch count here for Williams, bottom 4. It's only 60. I don't think we can do anything with that yet. Infield playing in. So Williams can get that past the infield. He could get a hit out of this. Full count to the pitcher. Man, that might have been ball 4, but Williams will strike out on the sinker. Hayes now looking to drive Hamilton in. 2-2 count as he will not get that through the infield. Dodgers playing aggressive here, and will the Pirates waste the Billy Hamilton triple? Now the infield plays normal with 2 outs. Kevin Newman has to do it. 2-1 count. That one hit down the right field line to the wall. That will drive in the run. And so Kevin Newman with a 2-out double as the Pirates will retake the lead 5-4. Close play at second, but Newman's able to stand in there for the RBI double. Pirates up a run. And looks like new pitcher Dustin May. They love going to Dustin May. They have double switched. May will hit in the 5 spot. I don't know who that took out. That took out Turner? Dustin Turner, who hit the home run, is now out. These double switches have been odd. I would just replace the pitcher. McKinstry will come in at third base instead. So curious decisions here for the Dodgers, but it's gotten them this far. Taylor Walls now will try to extend the Pirates' lead. Newman on second, facing May. This is his 3rd appearance of the postseason, and then Walls will get it up the middle. We want to bring Newman home. Yes, we do. Come on home. Oh, at least give me the prompt here to bring Newman home. 2 outs. You should be scoring on a single there. Kendall's arm is not that good. That's frustrating. And so Bell, with runners on the corners, 2 outs, Pirates up a run, will be responsible to now bring Newman in. 1-2, Bell in the hole, and he will hit that. That's going to have enough carry, I believe, and caught by Taylor and Wright. So I really wish the game would let me try to at least bring Newman in there. End up holding him, though. Do get a run, though, thanks to Newman bringing Hamilton on the 2-out double, and the Pirates are up 5-4, heading top 5. After we have 1 versus the Dodgers, feels like being down 1 versus the Dodgers. Chris Taylor, who's owned the Pirates, will dribble that to the third base side. Williams will try to throw to first, and Taylor again finds a way to get on base. Now facing McKinstry after the double switch. Ah, man. 0-2 count. Will he run? He won't. It'll be a strikeout instead of McKinstry as we go top order with Kendall. So White is coming in at first, by the way. Tyler White, who hit just a $147 in 33 games. So that's a big loss not to have Muncy out there. That will make things look a little better on paper for the Pirates, but got to take care of the task at hand. 0-0 to Kendall. The center fielder hit past Hayes at third, and that will be a single. Runner will hold at second. And so the Dodgers getting right back at it. Runners first and second. The fans restless here just before 10 o'clock. Again, Dodgers lead the series 2-1. Best of 5. Pirates up 5-4. Now facing White, replacing the injured Max Muncy, who injured himself sliding in the second earlier in the game. And White will hit that to center. It's got good carry. Hamilton should be under it. Runners probably will tag. And at least a runner at second will tag. That is Taylor. So runners at the corners and 90 feet away from tying this game versus Gavin Lux. And I can't get to May at this point because I have to go through Peterson and the bases will be loaded if I want to pitch around. So what do we do here versus Gavin Lux? What has Peterson done this series? Can I see that? He's doing okay, not great. Williams control. I'm just trying to figure out where might be a weak point here for Lux. We'll try to pitch around. Hopefully the ball doesn't go past Pereira. That's a concern. There's the runner on third, but full count here to Lux. Williams will get Lux to swing. That one will be popped up, fly out to center, and Hamilton will make the catch. So the Pirates dance their way out of trouble, keep their 5-4 lead, but Williams with that pitch count at 79 is getting up there. So we start thinking about going to the bullpen. Adam Frazier leading things off here in the count 0-2. He will hit that to third to McKinstry, their defensive replacement on the double switch, who will throw to White. So 2 new faces coming in this game here for the Dodgers. They record out number 1. Now facing Brian Reynolds. Full count to Reynolds. Much better versus righties than lefties. And he'll show it there by hitting one out close to the notch. That should be a 1-out double for Brian Reynolds, as we've definitely gotten the best of Dustin May this series. I am really surprised the Dodgers keep trying to use him here. See his ERA. It's not terrible because he's pitched a lot, but it just feels like we've tagged him pretty good. So the Pirates got to try to extend that lead here with Trace Barrera. Want to get a pitcher going in case we end up holding Williams, which is possible. Who do I want to get going, though, with some tired arms out there? We'll get Amir Garrett. And we want to go with Crick right now. I don't know if we want to go with Crick right this second. We may get Chad Cole as a righty option, moving around a little bit. Barrera, full count, as he will strike out swinging. Just can't get the production from the catcher spot, as Hamilton now has to try to get Reynolds in. 1-1 count to Hamilton. Come on, Hamilton. And he'll hit that hard pass to third base from McKinstry. Will Reynolds come in? He will. So Billy Hamilton does his job. And the Pirates tack on another run, go up 6-4. I'm going to try to steal here because I think this will be the last inning for Williams. If he gets the second, we may pinch hit. But yeah, I'm just going to try to straight up steal here, see what happens. And Hamilton will steal second. Now it is 0-1 in the count for Williams, and so I want to put in a pinch hitter at this point. Probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do that. So Williams will see what he can do here versus new pitcher, that is Matthew Boyd, by the way, coming in right now. Oh, give me a second here to think what I want to do. Do I want to pinch hit? I know it's very unconventional with already the batter in. We'll play it straight up here, and Williams will look at strike 3. So there you go. Pirates get a run though. Go up 6-4. Now facing Peterson, Beatty at first. So that's new guy at first base. Okay. Dodgers emptying the whole bullpen, or the whole bench, I should say, right now. But we'll see if it pays off for him. 1-1 to Peterson, who has remained in the game. Hit that well to center. Will Hamilton catch it? It will go over his head into the wall, and so a leadoff double for Jock Peterson. Hamilton with good range, but can't catch everything, unfortunately. And that's why we kept the other pitchers in. Let's see what Beatty struggle more versus lefties or righties. He's worse versus righties. He's doing well this year, though. Okay, that's interesting. Just has not really played. This is like all minor league stuff, I guess. There's some important context there. What I want to do here. What power does Beatty have? He's got 45 power, facing Seager. Let me just look at these numbers here. I'm just worried about bringing in Amir Garrett with the relatively low movement he has. But I think we're going to do it. I think that'll close the book on Trevor Williams. He will go 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 earned, 3 strikeouts. And Williams got to keep control, keep it in the park. Not out of the park, literally, as he will face Beatty off the bench, and he will hit that, and that's going to get down at the feet of Reynolds, and that should bring home Peterson. And yeah, that's going to make it 6-5, just like that. Oh, man. Pirates getting some offense, but the pitching here has just not done them favors. Full count now as that one's hit to right center. I think Hamilton will call off Frazier, make the catch. Beatty will hold. And, oh, man. I might be mismanaging this bullpen here a little bit here. I'm gonna level with you guys. All right, Blake Waymond's going to get warmed up here. We're going to let Garrett face Will Smith, though. 1-1 count to Smith. That one hit well, and Reynolds makes a diving catch with the shift on. Now facing Taylor. Where are we at here? We're at... Okay. McKinstry versus lefties. I'm thinking ahead here a little bit. What is Taylor, who's just hit everybody this year, unfortunately, or all the Pirates? Do we want to pitch around? His eye's not great. Garrett's control is not great, unfortunately. We're just going to go after him here. 0-1 to Taylor, who's been so dangerous versus us. Hit to short, and we'll get the force at second. So the Dodgers, again, climbing back with a run. Let's sit cool down. We may go to Blake Wayman here, who's not been great this year, but matches up well versus all the lefties. They really only have 2 righties here in the lineup right now. It's crazy. Although one lefty is Matthew Boyd, the pitcher. Okay, let's figure this out. We're going to go top of the 7th here soon, so maybe we go Cricky. We go 7 with Neverauskas and then Birdie. I think we're going to go with Wayman, though, and then Crick, and then maybe some combination of Neverauskas and Birdie. So that's going to be the plan here. Bottom 6, though, trying to get some more runs. Cabrian Hayes down 1-2 in the count, as he will hit that hard to center. Will that get over the center fielder's head? It will, and so Cabrian Hayes looks like he has a leadoff double to match what Peterson did the last inning. So nice job there. Big spot here. Got to get some more insurance runs. Just literally as many runs as possible right now. Has to be the MO. And okay, Wayman's ready. We'll leave him there. 1-1 Newman. Hit that. We'll pop up to first, as that's White, or Beatty, which I'd say 3 different first basemen in this game trying to keep up. And Hayes will be stuck at second. Now facing Boyd is Taylor Walls, the shortstop, 2-2 count. As he will strike out swinging and chase the bad pitch. Now Josh Bell is responsible for bringing Cabrian Hayes home. Full count to Bell. Boyd delivers and deals, and Bell will strike out swing, ends the 6th. Pirates still lead 6-5, but they can't do anything with the Hayes leadoff double. That's going to be it there, I think, for Amir Garrett, as we will get Blake Wayman into the game. Going to get Cricky moving around in case. So Wayman, 2-2 to McKinstry, playing third now, as he will strike out swinging for out number 1 here. Top 7, Pirates up a run. Now facing Kendall, 1-2 count. Wayman delivers, deals, and Kendall will check his swing. That's strike 3, they're going to call it. Nice job there. And now Adam Eaton, they're going to bring in a lefty. Thought they might go righty here, but I think maybe they're just out of guys to bat right now. So that could be potentially costly later on, as Wayman will face the veteran Adam Eaton. First plate appearance, first at bat, I should say, of the playoffs. 1-2 Wayman. Delivers that one, chopped to third. Hayes will throw on the Bell for out number 3. So Wayman with a clean sheet in the 7th. Pirates maintain their lead. Looks like we're going to go Cricky here for the 8th, but hopefully with some insurance, as the Dodgers will turn to Kenley Jansen. 1-1 count. Hopefully my voice hasn't gotten too quiet. I'm definitely getting nervous here as we get in a really critical portion of the game. Adam Frazier will have a leadoff double, so hopefully he can come in, unlike Brian Hayes in the 6th inning. But he will have a leadoff double. We got to get these runners in. I mean, it's hard to complain too much. We do have 6 runs today, but you got to have more for sure. I'm going to get Cricky. I'll wait for there to be an out, and then we'll get Cricky going. So Reynolds facing Jansen. 1-2 count. Come on, put it in play, Reynolds. And he can and will. I don't think that's going to be enough to push Frazier to third. It won't, as Kendall makes the catch. And so Barrera coming in. My goodness, if we can't get a run here with so many great opportunities to do so, as Barrera 2 for 2, as he will strike out, just can't get the production from the catchers. Maybe I should have kept Jacob Stallings in. And so Hamilton, he did have, I think, a 2-out hit before. He's 3 for 3 today, so you got to be confident in him. But he's now down in the hole. 0-2. Jansen strikes out Hamilton, and back-to-back innings we waste leadoff doubles. Can't even get the guy to third, and that is incredibly frustrating here. So we'll go top 8. 6 outs away. Dodgers just down by a run. Blake Wayman's done. We'll bring in Kyle Crick facing Gavin Lux. 0-1, or 1-0, I should say. Lux, you can tell I'm nervous here. And Lux will hit that to center hard. Hamilton playing deep will come in and make the catch for out number 1. Now facing Jock Peterson. 1-0 count to Peterson. He's 2 for 3 today. That one hit hard down the right field line to the corner. Frazier will glove, but that should be a double for Peterson, his 2nd of the game. And I was just hoping to get past Peterson to get to someone like Matthew Beatty. And big spot here as we'll have to get McBurdy and maybe even a lefty too, with Stephen Brault warmed up. So now, huge spot here. Runner on 2nd. Tying run at 2nd. I think I just said that. 1 out versus Beatty. Crick 1-0. And Beatty will hit that to right. Should be caught. Frazier will make the catch. Peterson will tag from 2nd to 3rd and put the tying run 90 feet away. Now facing Corey Seager. And Will Smith is on deck. My first thought was pitch around, but do you want to put the go-ahead run on base? Not ideal. Seager's 0 for 3 today, just 1 for 14 with a homer, though, in this series. I think we're just have to let our bullpen do its thing, go after him. 0-1 to Seager, and he will hit that to 2nd and caught by Wallace, so a line out to short, and the Pirates maintain their lead. 3 outs away, trying to get, again, insurance. Said that so many times today here for the 9th. We will sub out Cricky, facing a righty. Let's go ahead and bring in... who do you want to bring in here? Let's go with Cole Tucker. Pinch hit for Kyle Crick in the 9 hole. Tucker 1 for 1 pinch hit opportunities this playoffs. He's 1-1 is the count. Jansen will deliver, deal, and Tucker will hit that to left. And Peterson has to take just a step over, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Of course, Nick Birdie will come in here and try to close the door, though. The 2 home runs he gave up in the last game, who knows what's going to happen. Brian Hayes 0-2 is the count, as he will strike out. As Jansen has been very efficient so far, 2 2/3, 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, trying to get the final one of the inning. 1-1 Newman. Newman will hit that to first. That one to Beatty. Flip to Jansen for out number 3. And the Pirates will go top 9, needing 3 outs to to send this to Game 5. All right, let's get Kyle Crick, new pitcher. Yep, we do, and we'll bring in Ailmus at second for Newman, as has been kind of our MO so far. So Birdie has to get Smith, Taylor, McKinstry. A couple good players. Taylor, of course, has been just the hottest guy in baseball right now. And so Birdie's got to do much better than last night. It is 0-2. Let's see, first out here to Smith, as he will hit that to left. That one hangs a bit. Reynolds will come in, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Now faces Chris Taylor, who's hitting .643 this series, 9 for 14. My goodness, Birdie, 1-2 count. Hit down the line to third. Hayes has to dive for it. We'll make the play, though. What a play by Brian Hayes at third. He has been stellar. 2 outs, bases empty versus Zach McKinstry. Need this one. 1-1 is the count. McKinstry 0 for 2 today. Hit that to first. Bell will glove it. He will step on the bag, and the Pirates win 6-5. We're going Game 5. Series tied at 2. Get ready for another live stream. My goodness, these battling Bucks, you can raise the Jolly Roger. Pirates win 6-5. Check out the box score once this game saves. Oh my goodness, the season continues for Pittsburgh, as the Dodgers did not expect this type of resistance. No one expected the Pirates to come back when they were 25-37 in the regular season. The wild card game, they battled back. No one thought they were going to beat the Nationals. No one thought they could take a game from the Dodgers. They take 2. So let's check out the box score here. Pirates win 6-5. Dodgers 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Pirates 6 runs, 14 hits. Wow, 1 error. That was on Taylor Wallace, unfortunately. And Dodgers tried to claw back. Pirates went up 3-0. Dodgers ended up tying it. I don't even know what the score was here before. Went up 5-4, 6-4, and then Dodgers got another run, and the bullpen did just enough to shut things down. So, wow, we'll take a look here at Game 5 in a moment. Check out the rest of the box score. Dodgers 8 hits. Peterson 3 for 4. Turner with the home run. Taylor 2 for 4 again. I mean, it just cannot get that guy out. Lux has been quieter though, and Muncy, what's the injury on Muncy? Still diagnosis pending, so that's critical, obviously. For the Pirates, Billy Hamilton, a really nice job, 3 for 4 with an RBI. Hayes, Newman continued to do work. Wallace was better this game. Want to get more from Josh Bell, though. It's been a very quiet postseason for Josh Bell. That's not been acceptable. Barrera, 1 for 4. I think we're going to go with Jacob Stallings here for the final game. Although defensively, Barrera's better, so there's still maybe a debate in my head about that. But, wow. All right, Cole Tucker 0 for 1. And then, of course, Trevor Williams, too, got the party started with the 2-out double and going to third on that. I mean, that was incredible. Did not see that one coming. Pitching-wise, start with the Dodgers. Alex Wood got hit pretty good, 3 2/3, 9 hits, 5 earned, struck out just 4, walked 1. The bullpen was not bad, but, just could not make up for what Wood was unable to do. May with an inning pitch. He has pitched so much, and he's pitched like every single game. I'm not sure he's not that great of a reliever, so very curious decision there for, haven't seen like Kolaric and Urias and guys like that should be pitching for the Dodgers right now. For the Pirates, not the best outing for Trevor Williams, but again, he helped his cause with his bat. 5 innings, 5 earned, 3 strikeouts, and the bullpen was excellent. 4 innings, allowed just 2 hits, no runs, no walks. Wayman had 2 strikeouts. So player of the game, Billy Hamilton. Well-deserved. Max Muncy. We'll see what the injury is. Maybe for the live stream. I don't feel like doing it right now, to be honest with you. But we will face Walker Buehler. So let me go to the Dodgers here. Walker Buehler, one of the best pitchers in baseball. In the first, did he face us in the playoffs? I think he did. Yeah, in Game 1, he went 5 1/3, 4 hits, 2 earned, gave up a home run. He was by Brian Hayes with a walk and 7 strikeouts. So that is the guy they want. For us, I don't know who it's going to be right now. Musgrove will be rested, so there's a good chance it'll be him. Will Kody Bolton be rested in time? He could do it on 4 days rest instead of 5. That may be the option. I'll have to think about it. I'll get your opinion. Let me know your thoughts. Who we should go with in Game 5. Should it be Bolton, Musgrove, or some other combination I'm unsure of right now. But I wrap up this video. I will announce when I'll do the Game 5 live stream. It won't be for a little while, probably at least, but I will announce it. You can check the community tab on my channel, and I will tell you guys when we're going to stream a pivotal Game 5. The winner will go on to the NLCS to take on the Atlanta Braves. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.